Yo, hello everyone. We are now live with AML Santa Trekkie team. My name is Future Santa Joe. We're going to share the screen to AML Santa Trekkie team.
For our second to last test stream. Sorry, I'm like 4 minutes late, but we are live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome Braxton, welcome Harley, welcome Santa Livestream, welcome Joe, welcome Smoky Cats. Welcome Storm Tracking and 4. What is up? 2 days, yes, let's go. 2 days left. Who is excited? What is up, Nathan? Not much storm tracking. got back from a trip yesterday, and I went to bed very early last night, and actually kind of woke up early. Josh is eating. Awesome. I ate not too long ago. Yeah, I saw your snap, Harley. Santa live stream. How was your day? It's been good. How about you? Yes, I'm hyped to storm tracking forecasting. Wow, I cannot believe we have 2 days, everybody. 2.5 days. Crazy. How is the audio? Let me know how the audio levels are. I'm gonna mute myself for a second so I can listen to myself. It sounds good to me. Yeah, I can't believe it. It is insane. The Storm Prediction Center issued an enhanced risk for Dixie Alley, and it's busted. Gosh. The Space Prediction Center over the weekend. I don't even know if I talked about this last week or did. No, Saturday. I guess I streamed Saturday, so I would have talked about it, I think. KP, for people who don't know, Northern Lights, a planetary K index. The higher the KP, the better chance farther south you see Northern Lights, the more stronger the Northern Lights are, the aurora storm is, and how crazy further north it could be. Basically, it got to 8 on Sunday. Unfortunately, it got to 8 during the day. NOAA, or the Space Prediction Center, projected that we could get to 7 kp at like Sunday night, but instead, unfortunately, it got to 8. So what's the word I'm looking for? NOAA under predicted the event. So it was stronger than I expected, but they completely predicted it wrong. Instead of it being during night, it was during the day. So like literally America, northern end of America did not see the Northern Lights, unfortunately, because it happened during the day. Even Western Europe didn't even see it. Eastern Europe and Northern Russia, though, definitely got a show. It's just funny how that happens sometimes, unfortunately. At least I still saw the Northern Lights in September, but man, I was looking forward to it this weekend because I was going even further north up into Washington, and yet it just had time to where it was still light outside. Let's see. 2 days and I'm still in school. Oh, that sucks. I'm hyped too. Thanks for tuning in, Shivon. Happy Easter to you too, Jason. Chat is getting more populated. Let's go. Thank you, Joe. If I mute my microphone, will people still hear you? If I mute my microphone, people won't hear me. But if you mute your microphone, I mean, are you talking about on your stream right now? Because if you mute yours, people won't hear you. The audio's good. Thank you. Also, there's another risk for thunderstorms in the Portland metro, I bet. Haha, Harley, yeah. That was a funny video to make. I made that. I launched that video on Good Friday like 2 years ago, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a little while. What's up, Smoky Cat? Thank you for tuning in. Yes, on my stream. All right. Yeah, if you mute yourself, people will not hear you. And I don't even have to mute myself on OBS or in Discord because I got a mute button on my mic, which is really cool. What's up, Smoky Cat? What's your question?
What, Dan?
Thunderstorms are coming
I
in New
don't,
York
Dan.
City. That's awesome. Well, at least for me, it's awesome.
What
Some
do you
people don't
need?
like thunderstorms, but I do. As long as they're not too damaging. They're really awesome.
Do you want me to feed the dog?
Love the videos and live streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you,
Sorry,
Santa live
Dan, I'm the
stream.
wrong person asking about iPhones. I don't even have an iPhone.
Why am I sad? I'm not sad. When does EB get to... Oh, gosh, the stupid reaction thing is covering comments again. A French overseas territory. Let me look. I don't even know how to say that. Wallace in Futuna. I definitely did not say that right. All the Europeans are going to be like, wow, Gabe, you suck at this. I'll check though. Well, I guess I can't really check, but I would assume. Let's see if it's in the French overseas territory. Let me just look up the town. Or look up the city. There it is. I found it on my phone. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's an island not too far from Samoa. Cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. So EB should get there. There's no way I pronounced that correctly, Harley. Did I actually? I feel like that's like 1 in a million. I never pronounce things correctly. Yeah, it's west of Samoa, east of Fiji, north of Tonga. I would guess he should get there. I mean, within like the first 15 minutes, right? 30 minutes of the stream, or not the stream, excuse me, when he lifts off. And if that's the case, I don't know. Probably okay. What time does like? I wonder what time like Kiribati, like what time Kiribati is when the Easter Bunny gets there. Because that might help me just know. So he takes off at 2 a.m. Pacific. So let me just do 2 a.m. PDT to Kiribati time. Because it's not too far from there, and that would kind of let me know. 9 p.m. Wow, in Kiribati at that time. Yeah. So honestly, the Easter Bunny should get to that French overseas territory. I don't know, 9-10 p.m. Much earlier at the beginning of the route compared to at the end of the route. Because like once he kind of gets through America and gets through the western states and places like that and kind of approaches those islands before he gets back, usually it's like, whatever, 1 a.m., midnight, 1 a.m., but even later than that, sometimes like 1:30. But before when he starts, It's usually a lot earlier, like I said, like 9 or 10 p.m. So that's probably pretty realistic. Yeah, I like the unwanted thunderstorms too. Yes, Easter Bunny Tracker is technically coming on Saturday morning or Friday nights. And the Easter Bunny himself will be delivering to your house late Saturday, early Sunday. Can't believe we have 9 hours already. It's absolutely insane. What are you guys most excited for Easter, and what like candies and sweets and etc. are you wanting in your Easter basket? Yeah, storm tracking. Why I'm in Eastern Oregon, I know he usually delivers around like 1:30. It really depends. When I lived in Portland, I did he deliver around the same time? I guess it just varied by year. But when I lived in Portland, I think the Easter Bunny went back and forth between like 1 and 2 a.m. But yeah, I think track.easterbunny.cc usually has him in Oregon around 1:30, or at least he did last year, or at least they did last year. I'm not sure about the year before. But I'd kind of expect him between like 1 and 2 a.m. in Oregon, to be honest, this year. Probably similar to last year. But obviously, we'll keep an eye on everything to make sure, where he's at. Maybe he will come a little earlier, a little bit later. We'll keep tabs on that. The cool things is, I live in Oregon. I will probably turn on, like, I won't have my estimation thing on a lot of the stream. But as he gets closer to my area, or at least in the States somewhat, I like to put that on. And I have it on an approximate location, not precise, because I don't want to expose my location. But it's still pretty accurate, though. I usually have precise location on my phone and approximate on my computer when I have it on. And this time I usually go, every single Easter stream that I have like archived on this channel, I've usually gone right after it got to like Boise, Idaho. And although that's like, it's different with Santa because he goes to Oregon on the way to Boise. But like with the Easter Bunny's route, he goes to Boise, Idaho, like an hour before he goes to Oregon. So I finally decided for the first time ever, I've never done this before, I'm actually just going to stay on until I like normally would for Santa. Just because just makes more sense. I think it's because I was not used to this tracker at all, because we only started using this tracker in like 20 or 2021 for streaming, and I just wasn't sure what the route and everything. And I always played it safe and got off to Boise, or got off when he got to Boise or right before. But now that I know like the route, and also it has an estimation feature on there, it's like I don't have to worry about getting off so early. So I'll probably get off around normal time like I would for Santa, maybe half an hour before the Easter Bunny gets here or something like that. Probably in the southern states, whether that be Arizona, New Mexico, California, Nevada. Probably not Nevada, though. Probably not Nevada, because he might get to Nevada right before he gets to Oregon, depending on what side of Nevada. But probably one of those southern states is when I'll get off like I normally do for Santa. Although last year, you remember, I waited waited longer than I usually do for Santa, and that never backfired. So I'm definitely not going to wait that long. But just my normal routine, other than last year, is what I'm going to do. Because, like I said, I've never stayed on that late before for Easter, and I just will because now that I know it's not a problem, I'm just going to be doing that. Especially, it's nice too because the Easter Bunny gets here like an hour after, give or take, after Santa gets here, so I can be on the stream for even longer, which is nice. Let's see. I want peeps. Nice. Family are coming over tomorrow for Easter dinner, then going to a city called Minhead, for 3 days. Cool. When will Easter Bunny come to Fairbury, Illinois? Or no, Fairbury, Illinois. Let me check. Okay, so that's kind of, I see. So that's kind of just slightly southwest of Chicago, but still generally eastern Illinois, but on the kind of northern end, probably northeastern Illinois. Probably the closest. What is the closest town? On NORAD, I think it might be Chicago, but we obviously have more stops on the Easter Bunny tracker. So I'm actually going to go back to our Easter stream from last year on our channel and just see where the closest town is to that. And again, and once I find that should give you a pretty good idea of what time he will be there. But obviously the route varies a little bit every year, so it's not going to be exactly the same. But I will check it to give you a good estimate. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so here's Chicago. Let's see, is there any other? That might be the closest. Might be Springfield and Chicago. Wonder when he got this. Okay, pretty close to each other. Got it. Okay, Springfield, around 5.5 hours into part 3 of last year. In Chicago, like just a couple minutes after that. Yeah, so on the way, actually, he hits, what is it, Fairbury or whatever you said, on the way from Springfield to Chicago. And like I said, this is about 5.5 hours after part 3 last year. And let me check when part 3 started. It started at 5 p.m. Okay, so that's like 10 p.m. probably. That's my guess. It's like 10 p.m. Braxton. That is my best guess is 10 p.m. the Easter Bunny could get to Fairbury, Illinois. But we'll be sure to keep an eye on this year as it gets closer. There will actually be an estimation if you turn on your location within the tracker. There will be an estimation toggle that will tell you an estimate of when he will get there. But my best guess is, although you can't see that estimate until the tracker starts and he launches from Easter Island, my best guess is 10 p.m. But just be aware that that could be, maybe a little bit later, or slightly earlier. So.
You see it on my screen?
Oops. Actually, it was like 5.5 hours, wasn't it?
Is it trick?
So that's more like 10:30, 10:45.
It's on my YouTube channel.
Okay, not 10, but like maybe 10:30 or 10:45. Probably somewhere between 10 and 11 is the
Question:
is the
Is it
highest probability to
trackieastby.com
get
or
to
that's not accurate?
February,
Is it
Illinois.
track.eastby.cc?
Okay.
Trackieastby.com. Oh, .cc.
Awesome,
So,
Joe.
okay, for next year we will have a problem because
Is it 5 a.m. GMT? I think we
okay.
start the mainstream. I think I'm doing that math right.
We
Let
will
me
know
just
for
make
next
sure.
year. Okay. So I'm very excited. Oh, so no, do
4
not use
a.m.
Trekkies
Actually,
like that.
4
Is
a.m.
that a
Excuse me.
scam
4
website?
a.m.
Is that a
GMT.
bad website then?
4 a.m. GMT on Saturday.
So it's .cc. Oh, that's awesome then. I mean, like, I got the main tracker then. Okay, that's cool. Okay. That's same thing as Susie's using, right? Same thing.
Okay. When will the Easter Bunny be in
Okay.
Utah?
Okay.
Okay. Utah isn't too far away from me, but it's also in a different time zone.
How's the workshop going? How's
It's
that
in
going?
Mountain Time. It's a couple states from me. So, I mean, probably around midnight, I would guess Santa live stream. But again, that may not be right. Maybe between midnight and 1 a.m. But we'll see how that works.
By the way, is he gonna when I
It's possible.
the next Santa?
We'll see.
Yeah, so about it's down the line.
When will the Easter Bunny get to? Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say that, Harley. The biggest name in the world in New Zealand. Wow. Well, I'm not quite sure about that name in particular, but New Zealand, roughly the same time, since it's not a huge area. So probably gets to that place in New Zealand within like the first hour or something, but probably closer to like 9-10 p.m. though. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So what? A question.
What are we doing for 2025? There currently is an Easter Bunny tracker in development, so we'll be using that one, the new one. That's currently in development.
There's no telling yet. Okay. So
that took way too long to type. Yeah, that.
Quick thing about it tells you what time is actually coming.
What day should I start my stream? Probably Friday night. Or well, I mean, you're in the UK though, right? Yeah. You can start it Friday morning. I mean, whatever, or not Friday morning, excuse me, Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever you think. We start ours at 4 a.m. GMT Saturday morning, so it's really up to you. We start our stream an hour before the countdown ends.
If you want to come to my
no, 2 hours before the countdown ends. Yeah, 2 hours, which is like 5 hours before Easter Bunny takes off. Friday's Godzilla Con release date. I'm going to watch. Awesome. We'll start midnight. Cool. We should go live tomorrow. We're actually going live Friday. I scheduled a final test stream finally yesterday, and that will be Friday at 3 p.m. PDT. Which isn't that 10 p.m. GMT? I think so. Yep, 10 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. PDT. On Friday is our final test stream.
Okay, yeah. So what we're
So
doing?
Be sure to tune in then.
We're doing our live streams right now. We're doing our Easter testing part 8. So we're doing another testing this week, right before the main track. So because you'd be taking out much earlier than you, right? 2 hours early. So I know it's like it's 4 a.m.
That's like hype, yeah.
I know his free.
Awesome storm trekking forecasting.
So it's gonna be a long night.
Around 9 p.m. I'll be live after that. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably stream from I don't even know.
11 p.m.
So 9 p.m. GMT Friday. Obviously, I'll start the stream, and I might go until 11 p.m. or so. Just depends how much activity we have in the chat. I mean, I would go as long as midnight that night. GMT.
Hey, Craig. Yeah, I think I
If we have
called you a
enough
couple
activity
times.
in the chat. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I probably
remember that
will
storm
go
tracking
till 11
thing
or
a couple
so
weeks ago? The
GMT that
police
night.
were in Illinois. It was
Because
like
in a way, that's kind
really
of our
that
pre-show
volcano.
/ HQ.
There's
Because I
like
don't
innocent
have an Easter
X-Men
HQ. I
across. I was
only have a
like,
Santa or a
what is
Christmas
going
HQ.
on?
So I just thought it would be nice to
Man,
do
you're
um, at least
well, you have a
one
good
final
luck,
test
man.
stream
Bye bye.
that day, which is like how many hours is that? Like that's like
Okay, I'm gonna check his plan. Like not real.
I think that's like 8 hours before our actual stream. Gabe, what is your least favorite and most favorite sweets and candy? Man, least favorite candy is probably like I'm spacing the name right now. What are they called? I used to get them at Halloween every year and like not really eat them. How am I forgetting the name? I know a lot of people, you might know what I'm talking about, but you know the really hard candy that that's round and kind of brown and a little small, and taste. It looks. You would think it would taste like chocolate, but it tastes like I don't even know what it tastes like. It just doesn't taste good. I don't know why I'm not remembering the name. My favorite sweet or candy though is definitely the digestives chocolate biscuits. Those are really good.
No, I did not.
Yeah, Braxton, the Easter Bunny probably
Thank
will
you.
be in Fairbury, Illinois at maybe 10:30, 10:45 p.m. Probably between 10 and 11 p.m., something like that. Yeah, I can't believe it's 2 days left either. That's insane. I don't know, Daily CFC Focus. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of actual like chocolate like eggs. Because a lot of it's like Cadbury and I don't really like that much. But usually sounds good, Nathan, seeing a bit. Usually I just I love Reese's sticks, and the digestive chocolate biscuits. I like most chocolate. It's just for some reason I don't like the Easter egg chocolates all that much, except for Reese's. I do like those peanut butter eggs. No, actually, dairy milk is not my least favorite. Like I said, I like most chocolate except for really just Cadbury for the most part. But my least favorite, but that's still not my least favorite. It's still decent. I'm just not remembering what the chocolate I'm thinking of is right now. That's my least favorite. I don't know why I can't remember it. I don't want one with my trashy braces. Yeah, I get that. I got my braces off in December, actually. I had them on for 3 years. Wait, it's going to be sunny and high of 65 on Easter. Let's go. Now we haven't gotten a sun for either 1 or 2 years now. Yeah. Mr. Beast chocolates. Yes, those are good. Hershey's. Yeah. Hershey's are good too. What's up, Nathan? My YouTube is dead. Yeah. That sucks. There'll probably be more people coming on during the actual tracking. Bro, I've heard this song in like 200 ads. Really? The one that's playing right now in my stream? I have it on the same playlist. I've had it on the same playlist for a couple years. I just love the music. I'm UK. I've tried Hershey's from my local American candy store. I've only had cookies and cream. It was better than the stupid Reese's. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's true. I do like cookies and cream Hershey's. That's probably one of my favorite. I'm not a huge Hershey's, like just regular Hershey's fan. I mean, it's definitely really, their chocolate is better when it's melted. It's actually really good when it's melted, but I don't really like just a regular candy bar unless it is more like cookies and cream, which is better. I actually don't, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of just regular Reese's peanut butter cups. I really like the Reese's egg, though. Those are good. It's weird because it's literally a different shape, but it tastes way better. And Reese's sticks, which is my favorite. I mean, think of like a Kit Kat consistency, but it, it has like more chocolate in it, kind of mixed with the peanut butter. And to me, that's 100 times better than the Reese's cups, which aren't my favorite. Her wants supercells over the Metro. That is awesome. Awesome, Joe. Now, let me bring up Weather Bell right now. Let's see. You guys can kind of see a behind the scenes of my weather software. PDX. Let's see. The Euro won 61 on Sunday. The deterministic MBM wants 63 in Portland. NDFD wants 64. GFS wants 63. Canadian, which usually sucks, wants 60. Icon, let's see, where are we here? Monday, 0Z. Where are we here? 63. And GFS downscaled, 63. Nice. Portland is nice for the Easter weekend. Over here, yeah, not terrible. It's gonna get to 70 here next week, but I mean, it's not terrible. Honestly, maybe I don't want it as warm on Easter anyway. Actually, no, Easter would be nice. Just Easter Eve and Good Friday. I don't want it as warm anyway because my studio is gonna get super hot. I guess it doesn't matter though. I already installed my AC. I don't want to have my AC on during the whole time because you probably would hear it. You can see it. It's right here. So I don't want to have too much background noise, but it looks like mid 50s possibly here on Easter. It's going to get much better next week and then cool off again. Awesome, Joe. Wales, UK. Okay, I can do that. I'll go to windy.com for that. What's up, Michael? Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Let's see, this isn't Fahrenheit, I think. Let me switch it to Celsius. Um Easter Sunday looks like, let's see. Let me look through all these. Easter Sunday, maybe a high of 12. But I mean, between 12, 14, 15 degrees. This one goes a high of 15 Celsius on Sunday. This goes 15. That's probably more realistic. This goes 12. This goes, I think, 11. But I think that's a little, it's not as accurate. Yeah. So, I mean, we're probably 13, 14, 15 degrees on Sunday over there. On Easter Sunday, looks like some light rain showers around. The European model wants a little bit more rain, like a tenth of an inch. Okay, well, tenth of an inch, which in millimeters, that's like, what is that? 2.5 inches, 3 inches, or not 3 inches, sorry, 3 millimeters. 2.5, 3 millimeters, which is like a tenth of an inch. GFS is much drier though, so it's possible you see some showers, some rain showers on Easter Sunday, but it doesn't look overly wet. But just being noticeable, just notice that it could be slightly wet briefly. But a lot of these models want much drier conditions to the point that you're not going to see all that much. But just be aware that the European model wants a little bit more. And then it looks like, okay, mostly cloudy skies or partly sunny. A lot of these models are going partly sunny to mostly cloudy. So not a huge amount of sun, but definitely some. Okay. I'm excited for tracking too. What's Windy website? Windy.com. You can look at various weather models on there. Anywhere across the world. And it is free. Weather Bell, which I was just on, is not free. I have to pay for that. I mean, not what I was just on, but what I was on before Windy. Just the chart that had the different graphs and everything. That I have to pay for. I use that more for temperatures in my area because it has more choices. It tends to be more accurate than Windy in my area, just because the terrain is much harder to predict in Eastern Oregon. But Windy is definitely a really good website. It's a good free website to get a general idea. And I love the graphics too. Like, you can actually zoom in on any location and look at maps and everything. Yes, last test stream is Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Yes. What is the weather like in Hickory Hills, Illinois for Holy Saturday? Let me check. Okay, for Holy Saturday, let me switch this back to Fahrenheit. Okay, Holy Saturday. Oh, that's a huge difference. The Euro wants mid 60s for a high. That is a big difference between models. Wow. That is weird. The Medio Blue, Icon, and GFS want mid 50s for a high on Holy Saturday in Hickory Hills, yet the European model wants a high of 66? That is weird. I mean, if this was my area, I would be more inclined to believe the warm temperatures because we have a terrain issue here, but that's weird because more of the conservative modeling is colder, excuse me, which is not as typical over here. I don't know. All these models are saying mid 50s and the European is mid 60s. Um European is also sunnier. I get a few thunderstorms are possible in Hickory Hills. Mostly during the morning though. But if the European is right, it's dry during the morning. Oops, I just clicked on something else. Where did Hickory? There's Hickory Hills. Yeah, that was a tough forecast, Joe. That is really weird. The Euro just has a few scattered showers between 3 and 4 p.m. that in mid 60s, yet the GFS Icon and Media Blue is much cloudier with rain showers in the morning that could, be a few thunderstorms. Yet the European is much sunnier in the morning. So that is a tough forecast. I don't know why everything else is saying mid 50s and the European says mid 60s, but honestly, I don't know. I don't have that much experience forecasting in the Midwest, so I'm not quite sure about that. I would be inclined to believe the European model a little bit more, though, but that's just my bias in Oregon, particularly. It just looks like a bunch of things could happen. Okay. When will he get to Maine in the Northeast U.S.? Probably around I don't know, 11 p.m. or midnight, maybe. Maybe closer to 11 p.m. Something like that. So how many hours is that after he leaves Easter Island? That's it's probably 20 hours, 19 hours after he leaves Easter Island is what I would guess, but not quite sure. For EB's arrival, let me look at the weather for EB's arrival. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Tomorrow I'll be working on that weather forecast for EB's arrival for various places across the world, and I will be showing that on the mainstream Friday night. So stay tuned. But let's look at a sneak peek and see. This is also why I wait till a lot later to do these weather forecasts. I don't do them days before or a week before because, like I showed Joe, the forecast for Saturday is very uncertain. But to kind of give you just a sneak peek right now of what it could be, EB's arrival. Let's see. The Euro says mid 30s for EB's arrival, yet the GFS says low 40s. Icon says low 40s. Media Blue says upper 30s. It's funny. Yeah, a lot of these models are cloudier and slightly warmer for EB's arrival, yet the European model is a little bit clearer and colder. So that's a tough one. You could at least briefly drop into the 30s though, Joe, at around EB's arrival. It just really depends. If it ends up being cloudier, then it will be a little bit warmer than that. But if it ends up being clearer, then it could be a little colder. But generally for EB's arrival, it might actually be dry, to be fair, at this point. So, yep. Can I borrow your playlist for my streams? Yeah, I think it's just I don't even remember what exact playlist it is. It's NCS, non-copyright songs. I know there's tons of different playlists by them and by people who just, put all the NCS songs into various playlists. So, yeah, I mean, just look up NCS playlist, non-copyright songs playlist. I just don't know which particular one I'm using because I probably downloaded it 5 years ago, and I just have no idea because I would bet you there's hundreds, if not thousands, of different NCS playlists circling around the internet. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Gabe, when will EB get to Joe? I don't know, Joe. What do you think? I would guess he would get to your house maybe around, I don't know. This is purely guessing. Midnight, 11 or midnight? I don't know. Maybe 1 a.m. I don't know. Between like 11 and 1. I'm not quite sure. That is like perfectly in the Midwest where like I'm most uncertain about when, you know, the arrival is. Because I know it's generally earlier at the beginning of the route and later towards the end of the route, but it's kind of in the middle um, of like where it's a little uncertain with the U.S. in particular. Joe says, I believe. Okay, yeah, probably somewhere around there. I'm good, Ethan. It's crazy. We only got a couple of days left. How did you download it? I just went to YouTube, copy and pasted the URL, and when it went to a site called like it's YouTube MP3 like download. It's one of those sites that you search up in Google and you just download it. But the actual video is from YouTube that you just copy the paste the link into. Yeah, I can check last stream. You mean the main stream? Like last year's at Easter? No, it's not illegal at all because they're non-copyright. I mean, even copyright stuff for the most part isn't illegal either. It just depends how you. A lot of the copyrighted stuff you just get demonetized. There are very specific places where you could get in trouble, but that's not. I mean that would be if you're downloading, a very that would be like if you didn't have rights to a song that you had to pay for licensing. That's when you could get into trouble. But if it's just royalty free, or even if it's not royalty free and it's just at the very least just gets you demonetized, it's very, very, very legal. That's only if it's like a very specific circumstance. Um, got any Easter songs? No, not really. I just got non-copyright songs going on. Just a classic like 2015 YouTube that a lot of people would use for their intros and outros and background music, that kind of stuff. I've had the same playlist for like 5 years for the Easter streams. Man, Santa went by so fast. I know. Can you show me some good playlists? Yeah, I mean, I'll show you. Um, just go to YouTube and look up NCS music, and it should be on here. There's so many different. You might even want to, yeah, even this NCS, the best of dubstep, right here, 42-minute playlist. Or if you want longer than 42 minutes, you can just look like whatever playlist. Or not even playlists because those separate the songs a lot, but you can do NCIS music, whatever, 5 hours. Oops, I didn't spell hours right. Don't mind that. I don't like this keyboard very much. There you go. Like, look at all this. You got 6 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 5 hours, 5.5, 12-hour playlist. I mean, you got so much here. So just download one of these. I mean, whichever one you want to click on, then you just copy and paste the URL, go to, YouTube to MP3 converter, and there you go. Gabe probably has an NF album that he listens to. I mean, yeah. I mean, generally though, it's like mixed up with different artists. Because I just, have my own playlist that like I have a lot of people that I listen to, but like NF is definitely in there. Do I have to ask the creator? I mean, not with NCS, no, because they're non-copyright songs, they're royalty free. You may get an email that says like this is copyrighted, but that only means that you're demonetized. I mean, and if you're not making money anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, like I'm making money on my personal YouTube channel, but I'm not making money on this channel. So like it does not matter. Like it would matter on my channel, but not on this channel. Um, I mean, straight from NCS royalty free, if you get the right ones, because I use some of that in my personal channel. It's you can monetize it, but you generally the playlist that they spice into. Some of those songs, like I said, may just get you demonetized, but if you don't, if you're not making money anyway, it does not matter. So if you ever get an email or notification that says you have a copyright claim, don't worry. That literally affects you in no way other than, if you were making money and you just couldn't make money on that particular whatever it is. But no, you don't have to ask the creator. That's kind of the point of non-copyright songs, like the company non-copyright songs. Gabe, look at part 3 of the mainstream to see when EB goes to Joe's house. Thank you for reminding me. I was just about to do that. See, I got to do the math again. I just love that I have a clock in here so I don't have to do the math every time. That's going to be so nice. But, last year's Easter stream, I didn't have the clock, so I'm just going to have to do the math. Okay. Let's see. Does he go to, let's see, so Chicago, Illinois, at about 5 hours and 40 minutes after the mainstream start, or not, the part 3 of the mainstream. When he got to Chicago, which I think is the closest thing on track Easter Bunny CC. So if that math is right, assuming everything is the same this year, which obviously there would be some changes, but last year in particular, it looks like the Easter Bunny got around to Joe's house, if track Easter Bunny CC is right, at around 10:40 p.m. last year. Oh no, that's for me. That's Pacific time. So it would be 12:40 a.m. last year. That makes sense because it's 4 hours 40 minutes later than PST at 5, which is 10:40, but it's Joe is 2 hours ahead of me, so it's 12:40 a.m. according to track.bunny.cc. It got to the Easter Bunny got to Joe's house last year. Ten live stream is sick. Oh, that sucks. Really? Hope he gets better. What's up, Stormtrack? I'll use NCS live stream and music. Sounds good. I like the overlay you got. Thank you, Ethan. It took me so long to find something decent. I had the same one since like 2021, I think, and I was getting really sick of it. I never liked it that much to begin with, but it was like the only option. And I still never found any like copyright or non-copyright things on Google Images. Even this year, most of them suck. There's just not much of a selection on Google Images. There just isn't. Than like Santa. But I was able to go to like a website, and a lot of the website you had to license these overlays or pay for them. But I found one that I did not have to do that. So it was like the only one that was decent, at least. Because everything else just didn't look that good. It just took so long to find something since I don't have much of a selection. I thought that it looked really good. And I just added the face cam thing here, kind of the border on the face cam just today. Because last time I talked to you guys, I told you that Andrew L really wouldn't be on the stream, but actually he will. He will now. And I'd go another hour if you guys want me to. When will he get to Indonesia? Indonesia. I don't know. I mean, that's after he finishes up Western Australia, or at least like right as he's leaving for the most part. Western Australia. So, I mean, I don't know. I would guess like 6 hours, maybe 5 hours after he leaves Easter Island. I'm just not quite sure with that though. Is that time apart from the overlay, or did you? I actually added it myself because I wanted another one of those cool time lapses where, like, once like our 30-hour stream will be down to like 15 minutes, right, in the time lapse, and I just love how it, you know, would show the time and everything. And also when I tell people, oh, I'll be back at 5 p.m. PDT, people actually know what that means. They don't have to like look it up. And also, it's really good to when you look back on streams to figure out what time, even time lapse too. He got to a specific place. It's really useful. I just had to use a different one than I did last year because it didn't blend well, and also it seemed to lag a lot, and this one doesn't. I haven't had to reset it like the one I did several times at Easter. So I added that separately. Let's see. What is up, Andrew? Yes, we are excited for Saturday. Can't wait. What's up, Acer? Thank you for tuning in. When can I see you again? So after today, Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. GMT. Friday is our last test stream, so be sure to tune in. Then after that, our main stream starts at 4 a.m. GMT on Saturday, which is 9 p.m. PST or PDT and midnight EST or EDT. So awesome. Daily CSC focus. Good luck. 2 parts. Yeah, we got 3 parts up just because our stream is 30 hours and each, like, generally YouTube cuts you off at like 11 hours and 45 minutes in terms of you being able to watch it back again. Obviously, we can stream for as long as you want. You could stream for 100 hours and YouTube wouldn't cut you off. But the point is, if you go past 11 hours and 45 minutes, you cannot watch the stream over again. So we split it into 3 different parts and just made it 10 hours even for each one. We just thought that was probably the best. Yeah, definitely will stream for another hour, guys. I've started my stream already. Let's go, Acer. Good luck. Could you change the color actually of the of clock? No, it only came. I think it only came in one color. It's actually from a website that I embedded, so I don't think I can change the color now. Why is it buffering on my end? That's never a good sign. Am I buffering for you guys? Hopefully not. Oh no, I'm lagging. No. No. Oh no. Why am I lagging? About like 1 second, but it's back for me. Nathan says it was like 2 seconds. Harley says same. Okay, is it good now though? It's buffering on. Oh, is it? It's Okay, no, it's not now. Okay. My computer still said excellent connection the entire time, but I saw the buffering symbol on it. When will EB get to the Falkland Islands? Let me look. I would assume around like 10 p.m. local time. 'Cause that's just kind of east of Argentina. That's probably a good, like, what? 10 to 15. No, not definitely not 10. What am I saying? Like 15 hours maybe after 15, 16 hours after he leaves Easter Island. So that's probably going to be like 10 p.m. local time. But that, I don't know, that could be wrong. I'm not sure. Probably something like that. 10 to
Yo,
11 local time. What is
Like,
up, Andrew?
I don't even know if I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I hate Discord. I hate Discord. Yo,
Yo, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, what's up? How are
Awesome.
you?
What's up? How are you?
Man, I'm good. I got the time wrong. I thought it was at 9 p.m. my time, but it was at 8 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of other work in like different departments of social media, so I was recording podcasts, etc. Like, so obviously didn't have the chance to jump on within
Awesome.
the past hour or so. But yeah, it's my first. Like, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life the past 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I haven't had the time to do like major stuff. Like, but no, it's good to see. Good to see everything's going.
Yeah.
I logged onto Discord there for the first time in ages, and oh my god, the amount of notifications I got,
Yeah.
crazy.
I bet.
Yo, how are you? Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice. What? Let me just mute that. What's up, Joe? How are you? Storm tracking. How are you? Harley, how are you? Smokey, what's up? Daily CFC, what's up?
Yeah, Ethan, I don't think I can change the color. It just came like that on the website, so that's why I put it in like that. Awesome, Acer. It's all good, Ethan.
Hi, Nathan. How are you? What's up, Nathan? Hello, Michael. Yeah, I've a good few tweets scheduled for Saturday because
Nice.
I'll be honest, I don't want people not using but updating the Twitter, if you get me, because
Yeah.
there's a need for it. And I'm working from 8 a.m. my time to 4 p.m. my time on Easter Eve. So
Yeah.
that's what time's that? That's like 12 a.m. your time to 8 a.m. your. Yeah, I've been busy with work as well. So let me get this up.
Yeah, Michael, that's in Central Africa, so I would guess. I think he loops back around. He actually goes to the east coast of the U.S. first, if I'm not wrong, and I think he loops back around there probably, I don't know, 11 p.m. or so. That might be. I think he probably exits the Midwest and then comes kind of south and loops back around. So I don't know. That might be a good 20 hours after he leaves Easter Island. So when he would get to that place in Central America. But we'll definitely keep an eye on Saturday, because it could be slightly different.
Yeah, everything's going well.
Good.
I know you haven't been able to get into the Instagram. I can't even get into it myself at the moment. I don't even know what's up.
I don't know what happened. I really don't. I was in there like a month ago, and then I got logged out, and then now Paul is the only one there still. But of course, he's going to be on vacation for Easter weekend.
Because, like, I was on it, and then I tried getting it today, and I was like, hang on, why isn't this showing up on my Instagram? And
I know.
it wasn't there. It's like, what?
Very weird. Because when I tried to sign in on my phone, it didn't even say the password was incorrect. It said the username was incorrect. I'm like, you can literally look at our Instagram. I copied and pasted our Instagram username, and it tells me that it the username is incorrect. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I get
What?
you. Yeah.
And I go to my PC, and it says the username's right, obviously, but then it says the password's incorrect. So it's like not quite sure what's wrong with Instagram.
That is weird, man.
I said
That is
Africa.
very weird.
Yeah, I meant America. Did I say Africa? I meant Central America. My music is lagging? What do you mean, Joe? The stream said it was buffering briefly, but I think it's fine now.
Oh, it's fine on my end, I think.
Okay. What's up, Mr. Blobby Extra? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, you said Africa. Yeah. I keep going in and out, really?
Saying, hello, Harley, how are you? I work. I'm at. That's where I work. I worked in Cinnamon for 3 years. It's great. It's great fun. Or in a, what do they call it in America? A theater? No, I don't even know.
Oh, theater, yeah.
Yeah, well, like a place where movies are shown.
Yeah,
basically.
theater.
Yeah, theater. Yeah, movie theater. That's where I work.
Yeah.
March 30. There you go.
I think on the mainstream, I'll join when he takes off so I can get some sleep. Sounds good, Michael. Like 2 minutes.
I like the little overlay you have
Oh,
going.
thank you.
It's cool. Very cool.
It took me a while to find. I didn't want to use the same one I've been using for so long now for Easter. So
Yeah, I get
I
that. Yeah.
finally found something good. There just is not much of a selection like there is with Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And also, if you want to go on Facecam during the stream, I got a border 2 that looks like this on the stream.
Cool. Oh yeah, nice. It's pretty cool. 11. There we go.
Awesome, Acer. Have a good dinner. Yeah, Harley. Technically, I mean, Andrew is the owner. I know new people. I mean, you said you've been tracking since 2019, though, but some people are surprised when they find out Andrew's the owner and I'm not. But yeah, technically,
Yeah,
I am the co-owner slash host, but I didn't start taking over or as host until 2018.
yeah. That is crazy. Man, time passes by
I know,
so
I
so
know.
much. It is mental.
Honestly, I was looking back at like some 2018-19 streams, and I realized how bad they were.
Oh, they were awful.
They were
I
awful.
yeah. Sometimes I get bored and I
Yeah,
go through the like old videos and I'm like,
I know. And I had the laggiest laptop ever, and it's like, why did I even bother? It's so bad. I mean, it obviously took us to where we are now, but still, it's crazy looking back at that.
yeah.
And I would have the auto refresh for Track Easter Bunny, and it would take like an hour for things to come in. It's like, oh my god.
Where is
What do you do during the prep part, Gabe? Sometimes we do cahoots. Which honestly I will revamp again. I always change it back and forth between Christmas and Easter every year, so I'll probably do that today or tomorrow. Get that back to Easter themed, and then I'll have another weather forecast like I did at Christmas, as you guys were suggesting that. So I'll work on that tomorrow. Also have that probably during prep as well, or probably even the countdown. Honestly, before prep starts.
awesome? How long? March 30.
I don't have a sneak peek, Acer. It's not even in production yet. I mean, I guess it technically is like beginning stages, but the one I want to use, Ethan M actually told me about at Christmas. And yeah, they don't even, I have no idea what that will look like, to be honest. Is EB male or female? I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I'm not even sure myself.
When will he get to Washington, D.C.? Probably around like 11 or midnight local time. No, yeah, probably more like midnight local time, honestly. It's when I checked the estimate for Joe in Illinois. I think it was like 12:30 or something. So at least that's what it was last year.
Yeah.
Yes, similar to their Santa tracker, I believe. Yeah, honestly, I was looking at their Santa tracker last year, and it was actually the closest tracker that was like closest in comparison to NORAD in terms of their accuracy. So I'm pretty excited to see what they're going to do with the Easter tracker next year.
Who's that?
Santa, it's a SantaTracker.live, I think, or yeah, that's the company that's making the Easter tracker next year.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Sounds good. Daily CFC focus. When will you get to the Pitcairn Islands? I believe that's like one of his last stops, I think. So I'm sure, like, probably, I don't even know, 2 a.m. local time is my best guess. I believe that's like probably 15, 10, or 5 minutes, something like that, before he gets back to Easter Island. Yeah, Michael, that was crazy. Yeah, probably was my cats, but it's still one of those things where it's like I can't prove it one way or the other, and it was just crazy that it happened on stream, and I was like, oh shoot, I need to go off.
Yeah, that was. I remember that, man. That was mad.
Sounds good, Ethan.
Oh yeah, we hit 2K subs
I
at
know.
Christmas as well. That was
That's crazy.
mad. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Michael. I think they usually are.
What, Dad? No, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, Michael, for sure.
2 hours, Mom?
Yeah, that's what I would assume, Joe, just because NORAD was pretty accurate. What do you mean, Harley?
Who is Harley? That seems like a new person. Watch the stream.
Harley said they've been tracking since like 2019 or something like that.
Oh, that's. I've scheduled Twitch live as well for on Twitter for like when each part goes live for each show as well. So
Good.
like if I'm not on, there's no need to like there's no worries in that regard as well. Like
Oh yeah, Harley. You mean the kid from Polar Express? Because yes, I get that a lot. What sound made you think it was your cats? It wasn't necessarily the sound. It was just like when the note said it was like pretty. Oh, it was like aligned with NORAD, and NORAD wasn't there till like 15 minutes later. That's the only thing, really. Yeah, Polar Express. Yeah. Not quite sure, Acer.
Right, what's that? Will you be go to Sealand? You just make Iceland? What's Sealand?
When will he get to London, UK? I don't know. I would assume that possibly it's like midnight or 1 a.m., but I don't know. What do you think, Andrew, in that area of UK and Ireland?
Yeah, it's a weird one. See, it really depends each year. Like sometimes it can change, but
Mm-hmm.
like can be between like 12 a.m. I'd say 12 a.m. and 2 a.m.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, your
good.
best
That sounds
bets.
right. Yeah.
Your best bet definitely changes every year. Definitely.
So yeah, Michael, that would probably be this. So since he lifts off at like
No, yeah, we're
um,
using Eastman's official
2
tracker,
a.m.
tracker
Pacific.
Eastman.cc.
Usually Santa
If
gets
you want
to
to use the
UK
tracker, you know,
north,
use
right? Like
trackeastman.com because
12
I just found
hours,
out it's
12,
not
13
the
hours after
real
it lifts off.
tracker.
But since
Yeah, that makes sense.
the
Because,
tracker actually starts
yeah,
earlier, and it's possible that the Easter Bunny gets to the UK a little bit later than Santa,
Sealand.
that's like a good, I don't know,
Where is it?
15-ish hours probably after he lifts off from the Easter Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, just something on the tracker Eastman.cc, which is pretty cool. We both know it's the official tracker because the time frame is very correct. Um,
Be way off with the times there on the
having the
schedule tweets,
priestess, or you want to
but
go to
Sherlock,
the priestess means
it's
your
do.
hometown when you
And I don't
when
get.
you
I don't
be
think
get close to your
fairly
hometown.
similar. So
So like,
might be like 10 minutes off, but and 2:40 p.m.
No, Smoky Cat, I'm probably going to stream for at least another half hour if you guys want me to keep going. I think the last time we had a March Easter was 2019.
But that's crazy. Yeah, I swear it's like the end of April last year, wasn't it? As far as
Yeah,
I'm aware, could be wrong.
yeah.
That's madness, man. I'll do my best to try crack down this Instagram yoke tonight.
All
If I can get
right.
it done, hopefully.
Yeah. I spent so
Um,
much time trying to figure that out. It's insane that I don't know what happened. (6 p.m.), but I'm not quite sure. I could go for longer if you guys want me to. It's really up to you guys. Let's see. How long is the last test stream from the mainstream? Okay. Well, it's like I think it's like 8 hour difference from when the last test stream starts to when the mainstream starts. But if I go for like 2-3 hours, then it's gonna be 5-6 hours until the mainstream when I finish the last test stream. what I find really weird. So the Easter Bunny gets around the world in 25 hours, but technically, UK and Ireland switched to BST at 1 a.m. on Easter Sunday morning. So technically, it's like 26 hours. It's really weird. Which makes it kind of confusing. It makes it confusing for stream times. But
oh my god, yeah. I could be on every update like an hour after, an hour before right now. But gosh.
Yeah. My YouTube says an error. Is it buffering on your end?
I haven't been watching.
It says poor. I don't know why my Wi-Fi.
No, it's fine. It's fine on my end. Yeah, it's fine. I do a bit of streaming on TikTok here and there and Twitch, like, and it does say that sometimes, but usually, like,
yeah,
on my end, it to be fine. Like,
good. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube loves to do that. Oh, Harley, that was just my friend that I've known since like 2nd grade. When will EB get to Oregon? Man, probably around like 1:30 a.m. is my best guess. Yes, and I thought we know. Yeah, I actually have it on. I always have it for the most part on a lot of these streams. I have it on regular public chat so I can get more people in, and then I lock it down during the mainstream. And then we obviously have that Google form people can fill out. Obviously, you guys don't have to worry about filling it out right now for new people because, it's on public chat. I can do that automatically for those people who have commented on all of these test streams the past few weeks. I do that myself, so you don't have to worry about that. That's just mainly for the mainstream for new people who can't comment.
Have you had any trolls in the test stream? I don't think you have.
I don't
really.
think so.
It's awesome. Nice.
I'm in Eastern Oregon. I'm in a really small town, so I'm not going to tell people technically where I live, but it's Eastern Oregon. When we get to California, probably a good 15. Yeah, San Diego. I would guess like 15 or 20 minutes before he gets to my place. So if he gets here, let's say like at 1:30, he'll probably get there at like 1:10, 1:20. Or if he gets here at 1, then he will probably get there at like 12:40, 12:45. That's probably, let's see, so 20, probably like 23 or so hours after he leaves Easter Island. Yeah, Bend, Oregon is the closest that NORAD. Boise, Idaho, and Bend, Oregon are the closest that that NORAD has my. Like, it's a few hours from both of those cities is from where I live, so those are the closest that NORAD is in my area. But I think that might be the same too on Track.Easter Bunny CC. But the difference is Track Easter Bunny actually, or CC, excuse me, actually goes to Boise an hour before he gets here versus he goes to Boise right before, like on the way to my house with Santa. So But yeah, for the sake of Easter tracking, Bend would be the closest. When does he get to Homer, Alaska? I think like 20 or 30 minutes after he gets to my house. So that's probably going to be. Alaska's in a different time zone, though, I think. So it's probably going to be their time, which is an hour behind me. Probably 1:30 or 2. Their time. Actually, no. Probably 1 a.m. because if the Easter Bunny gets here at 1:30 and it's 12:30 in Alaska and takes 30 minutes to get there, then yeah, let's say like 1 a.m. or something. Is Santa's trip faster or Easter Bunny? Technically Santa. Because NORAD has Santa leaving the North Pole at 3 a.m. Pacific, and then he gets back at like last year I got back at like 2:15. So that would have been like 22 hours. No, 23 hours and like 15 minutes. Versus Easter Bunny, he's always 25 hours even. So all good, Nathan. Thank you for tuning back in. Yeah, Joe, Alaska is like one of the last stops, but after Alaska, he saw us go to Hawaii, Pitcairn Islands, and probably a few more islands, and then back. Yeah, exactly, Michael. No, not that I know of, Harley. That would actually kind of make sense though, but at least on the trackers, I don't think it shows that. Joe says yes, he does. I mean, that would make sense, but at least the trackers that I know of don't show that. Yeah, true, Michael. Yeah, Midway Atoll. I think that's Santa's last stop. And I think Pitcairn Islands are the Easter Bunny's last stop.
Alright, everyone, I am ending the YouTube stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, I'll see you for the next last final test stream, which is on Good Friday. Alright, take care.